Hi everyone! The football news is back with another episode. The MBAPPE story at Real Madrid has finally reached its climax, while the Man United captain chooses between two top clubs. Without further ado, let's get the show on the pitch. Chelsea are considering a move to sign Valencia goalkeeper Georgi Mamardashvili, potentially hijacking Newcastle and Atletico Madrid's interest in the player. My favorite game this season? When we won the final. I didn't play? We won, Andriy Lunin stated. Luka Modric has agreed a new one-year Real Madrid contract, which will be announced next week. Here we go! Borussia Dortmund are trying to keep Jan Madsen and Jadon Sancho in the squad for next season and to acquire Serhou Guirassy from Stuttgart. Barcelona captain Sergio Roberto is said to be very pessimistic about his future at the club. During Xavi's tenure, it was assumed that his contract would be renewed, but after Flick's appointment, the talks have been stalled. Will I stay at Barcelona? I'm very well. I'm calm. I have a contract until 2026. My representatives will meet with the club, but right now I'm focused on the national team. Ronald Araujo assured. Bayern Munich have reached a verbal agreement on the transfer of Bayern centre-back Jonathan Tah. He has 1 year left on his deal with Leverkusen. The extension of Erling Haaland's contract is a top priority for Manchester City this summer. Manchester United and Man City's multi-club structures, OGC Nice and Girona, have been allowed by UEFA to play in Europe alongside their respective sister clubs. If Ederson leaves for Saudi Arabia, Manchester City will try to acquire AC Milan goalkeeper Mike Mignon. Garcia Pimienta, who previously managed Las Palmas, has been hired as Sevilla's new head coach. His contract is valid for 2 years. Hansi Flick wants to minimize the press reports about the atmosphere within Barcelona's dressing room. He warned the players that any leaks are unacceptable. Liverpool's young centre-back, Sepp van den Berg, who has been successfully playing on loan for Mainz, is asking the club to sell him. Controversial Russian streamer Melstroy is suspected of offering £300,000 to fans who invaded the pitch during the Champions League final. Fulham are progressing in talks with Arsenal over the transfer of attacking midfielder Emil Smith-Rowe. Leganés have returned to La Liga after a 4-year break. Eibar, Espanyol, Sporting Gijón, and Real Oviedo will play a playoff to decide who takes the third promotion spot to La Liga. Lucas Vázquez has agreed to sign a new 1-year contract with Real Madrid. Crystal Palace will attempt to buy Leeds top scorer Crescencio Somerville to replace Michael Olise. AS Monaco are willing to part with France central midfielder Youssouf Fofana for £20 million. Man United, Arsenal and AC Milan are interested in these services. Arsenal are trying to land RB Leipzig star Benjamin Šeško before the end of June, when his €65 million release clause expires. Atalanta centre-back Giorgio Scalvini has suffered a knee injury that will keep him out of Euro 2024. He is suspected of tearing the cruciate ligaments. The second most decorated club in France, Saint-Etienne, has returned to Ligue 1 after a 2-year break. The Greens knocked out Metz in the playoffs. Marco Reus has almost agreed to a 1.5-year contract with the Los Angeles Galaxy. St. Louis City are no longer an option for him. Napoli, Juventus and Lazio are all interested in Man United striker Mason Greenwood. They are waiting for a green light for talks from the Red Devils. Yes, I'm now a free agent and I can go wherever I want this summer. But I'm not in advanced talks with any club as my focus is on the Euros. Memphis Depay shared. This week, some media said about bids, clubs, interest. I don't know anything about it and I'm not interested. Even if there are offers, I have no idea about that. I'm staying. I'm happy here. How can I leave Real Madrid? Rodrigo noted. West Ham United are preparing the final documents to complete the recruitment of 17-year-old Palmeiras winger Luis Guilherme. The Hammers will pay €30 million, with the green and white also getting 20% of the next sale. Carlo Ancelotti has recreated his legendary photo with a cigar. Yes, I'm very happy in Barcelona with my family, for sure. Hansi Flick wants me to be key? I spoke to him. It was fine. After the Euros, we will see how things are with him, Frankie de Jong said. AC Milan have renewed their interest in Arsenal centre-back Jacob Kiwior. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has emerged as a candidate for the head coaching job at Besiktas. Liverpool and Tottenham have asked for information on Lyon's talent Ryan Cherokee. The player wants to leave Lyon. My dream is to lift the Champions League as Juventus coach since I didn't succeed as a player, Leonardo Bonucci said. Real Madrid midfielder Federico Valverde will take the iconic number 8 shirt at the Santiago Bernabeu following the retirement of Toni Kroos. Vincenzo Italiano has stepped down from his position as head coach of Fiorentina. Fabrizio Romano informs that he will be replaced by Raffaele Palladino from Monza. Alright, we are moving on to the main news of the release. As expected, Jose Mourinho has become the new head coach of Fenerbahce. The legendary Portuguese has penned a 2-season contract with the club from Istanbul. These events sparked a huge buzz in Turkey. Mourinho's presentation was broadcast live on the Fenerbahce's YouTube channel and watched by 250,000 people simultaneously, which is an absolute record for Turkey. The said number does not include people watching at the stadium or through television. This shirt is now my skin. Football is passion, and there is no better place to feel it than here, Jose stated during the presentation. There is a chance that João Cancelo and João Felix will continue their careers at Barcelona next season. The club is currently in talks with Manchester City and Atletico Madrid regarding the possibility of extending their loan deals for another year with an option to buy. Hansi Flick is interested in keeping both footballers, especially Cancelo. If Barcelona accepts Man City's terms, they may even consider signing Cancelo permanently. Besides, according to Luis Rojo, Barcelona are exploring the possibility of bringing in Valencia's central midfielder Javi Guerra. His profile reminds Barca of Xavi, and Flick believes that his roster lacks another such player in the midfield area. Hansi Flick wants Kingsley Coman at Barcelona. Barca has a huge interest in the Frenchman, but a potential move is not at an advanced stage yet, especially because Coman is currently focused on the Euros. Bayern would be willing to sell Coman for a suitable offer this summer. Bruno Fernandes is going to leave Manchester United. The Man United captain is currently preparing for Euro 2024 and will not take any decisions until the end of Portugal's participation in the tournament. However, the player's agent, Miguel Pinho, is already starting to explore different options. The main contenders for Fernandes are Bayern Munich, with whose representatives Pinho has already met. Barcelona are also very interested in getting Fernandes, but they have not taken any steps in this direction yet. The day before yesterday, Real Madrid captured the Champions League trophy for the 15th time. But the good news for Los Blancos fans doesn't end there. Kylian Mbappe is a Real Madrid player. Fabrizio Romano announced the news, adding his signature, "Here we go." Mbappe's arrival will be officially confirmed this week, before the start of Euro 2024. The Frenchman is eager to play in the tournament without any burden. It's noted that Kylian's arrival will have no impact on the prospects of Endrick, Arda Güler, and Rodrigo. Real Madrid will continue to count on the mentioned talents and are not gonna send them to other clubs. Subscribe if you found this video useful and interesting, and don't forget to hit the like button. Check out these suggested videos from our other projects. The Football News channel was with you. Have a nice day, everyone. Bye-bye.